Good morning everybody. I am Ma'am Shomi back again with another video on Act 3 Scene 2 of The Tempest written by William Shakespeare. In this video you will get more than 30 multiple choice questions. Let's start our quick revision. The Tempest, Act 3, Scene 2. In this scene, we find three characters, Caliban, Stephano and Trinculo, and Ariel is invisible. Stephano and Trinculo, already drunk and quarrelsome, listen to Caliban's plot to murder Prospero, but they are overheard by Ariel. Let's start reading the multiple choice questions now. Question 1. In what condition do we find Stephano, Trinculo and Caliban as Act 3, Scene 2 opens? They are drunk and quarrelsome. They are under a magic spell. They are drunk. They are insane. Well, as discussed, the right answer is option A. They are drunk and quarrelsome. Question 2. What will Stephano, Trinculo and Caliban do when the butt is out? Go to sleep, kill Prospero, drink water, drink wine. The right answer is option C. They will drink water. Stephano's words, when the butt is out, we will drink water, not a drop before. What is butt is out? The glasses are empty. Barrel containing wine is empty. Barrel containing wine has spilled over. Barrel kept outside. The right answer is option B. Barrel containing wine is empty. Question 4. How many people are there on the island according to Trinculo? 3, 5, 2, 6. The right answer is 5. Option B. Now, an extract. I am a subject to a tyrant, a sorcerer, that by his cunning hath cheated me of the island. What words does Caliban use to describe his master? Rebel, poor, scurvy patch, tyrant, sorcerer, valiant, noble lord. The right answer is option C. Tyrant, sorcerer and valiant. He also calls him valiant master. The next one now. What feeling does Caliban harbor for his master? Well, hatred, anger, indifference, both A and B. After reading the quoted passage, we come to the conclusion that Caliban harbors for his master feelings like hatred and anger. So the right answer is option D, both A and B. He is not at all indifferent to Caliban. Who is Caliban's master who cheated him out of the island? Ferdinand, Ariel, Prospero, Alonso. Now this is easy. It is option C, Prospero. The next one now. Why is Caliban unaware of Ariel's presence? Ariel has enchanted the place. Ariel is invisible to Caliban only. Ariel is invisible and no one can see him. Caliban is too intoxicated to see. Now, options B and C are more or less similar, but the main difference is Ariel invisible only to Caliban or no one can see Ariel? This is a question. Well, my answer is he is invisible not only to Caliban but also to everyone else. Only Prospero can see him as of now. Therefore, the right answer is option C. Ariel is invisible and no one can see him. Who is jesting monkey who lies? Stephano, Ariel, Trinculo or Caliban? Who is the jesting monkey? It is Trinculo. Caliban tells Trinculo, thou liest, thou jesting monkey. Question 6. How does Caliban's master get the island from Caliban? By killing the rightful owner of this island, by cheating, by raising a tempest, by sorcery. The right answer is option D, by sorcery. Caliban himself says, I say by sorcery he got this isle. What will Caliban promise to do if Stephano took revenge on Caliban's master? He would serve Stephano, he would give Stephano wealth, he would grant Stephano one wish. Caliban says, "Thou shalt be lord of it, and I will serve thee." Well, the right answer is option A. He would serve Stephano. Thou liest, thou canst not. What is not possible? Burning Prospero's books on magic, seeing Ariel, killing Prospero, imprisoning Prospero. While Caliban, Trinculo and Stephano conspire against Prospero, nothing has been clearly mentioned about imprisonment of Prospero. While they definitely want to burn Prospero's books on magic, but their real motive is to kill Prospero. Ariel, who is invisible, utters these words to suggest that it is impossible to kill Prospero, hence killing Prospero. Option C is our right answer. Where thou mayst knock a nail into his head. Explain allusion. Biblical episode of the murder of the sleeping Sisera by jail. Story of King Stephen. The crucifixion. Greek mythological stories. The right answer is biblical episode of the murder of the sleeping Sisera by jail. Now Sisera was commander of the Canaanite army of King Jabin of Hazor. After being defeated by the forces of the Israelite tribes of Zebulun and Naphtali under the command of Barak and Deborah, Sisera was killed by Jael, who hammered a tent peg into his temple. Caliban here alludes to this biblical episode. What conspiracy do Caliban and Stephano hatch to take revenge on Prospero? They plot to give Prospero blows. They conspire to imprison Prospero. Caliban would stab Prospero. Stephano would drive a nail into Prospero's head. The right answer, Stephano would drive a nail into Prospero's head. Question 11. I do beseech thy greatness. Whose greatness is mentioned here? Prospero's greatness, Stephano's greatness, Miranda's greatness, or Trinculo's greatness? Option B, Stephano's greatness. Who is Scurvy Patch? Caliban, Ariel, Sebastian, Trinculo. Scurvy Patch is Trinculo. Why does Stephano beat Trinculo? Trinculo is disturbing them. Trinculo accuses the two friends, that is Stephano and Caliban, of drinking too much. Trinculo accuses that Stephano and Caliban are lying. Ariel has created confusion by speaking in the voice of Trinculo. Option D, Ariel has created confusion by speaking in the voice of Trinculo. Therefore, Stephano beats Trinculo. There thou mayst brain him, having first seized his books, or with a log, batter his skull, or punch him with a stake, or cut his weazand with thy knife. Caliban's speech, lines 85-86 onwards. What impression is created after reading the quoted passage? Gory scene of murder. The meaning of gory is bloody. Brutality and ruthlessness of a murderer. Evil-mindedness of Caliban. Violence and conspiracy. After reading this passage, we find that Caliban is evil-minded, but what is more significant is the fact that the description is replete with violence, and there is also a conspiracy which is being hatched. Therefore, the right answer will be option B, violence and conspiracy. What is weazand? Belly, windpipe, hand, brain. The right answer, option B, windpipe. What must Stephano remember to do first? Batter Prospero's skull, beat Prospero, possess Prospero's books, burn Prospero's books. The right answer, possess Prospero's books. Caliban says, remember first to possess his books. And why? What is the reason behind this? Prospero is powerful because of his books. Prospero will be able to bring supernatural spirits. Caliban will destroy all the belongings of Prospero. Prospero keeps Caliban's spirit trapped in a book. The right answer is Prospero is powerful because of his books. Otherwise, he is but a sot. And the meaning of the word sot, S-O-T, is fool. What will not tempt Stefano to commit the murder? Not tempt. He will become the lord of the island. He will make the beautiful Miranda his queen. He will have Caliban at his service. He will possess the books of Prospero. Stefano is definitely not interested in possessing the books of Prospero. Right answer, option D. How does Caliban try to use Miranda? As a bait, as a pawn, as a puppet, or as a hostage? The right answer, as a bait. Which position is offered to Trinculo and Caliban by Stefano? Viceroys, queen, lords, or slaves? The right answer is option A, viceroys. Explain the symbolism in Prospero taking over Caliban's island. Improvement of one's financial status, colonization, usurpation, or assassination. The symbolism here is that of colonization. What are the brave utensils? Tools that Prospero uses to perform magic, magic wand, cauldron, or magic tricks. Brave utensils are the tools that Prospero uses to perform magic. What time is appropriate to assassinate Prospero? Morning, dawn, night, afternoon. The right answer is option D, afternoon. Caliban says that it is a custom with Prospero to sleep in the afternoon. Therefore, the right time to assassinate Prospero. The next question. Who is the servant monster? Trinculo, Stefano, Ariel, or Caliban? The right answer is Caliban is the servant monster. If the expression the three of them refers to Caliban, Stefano, Trinculo, who are the rest two? Ferdinand Miranda, Prospero Miranda, Ariel Miranda, or Caliban Sycorax? The right answer, the father-daughter duo Prospero and Miranda. What are twangling instruments? Musical instruments, books on magic, equipments used by Prospero to perform magic, nymphs and spirits. Twangling instruments are musical instruments. Option A. What is the reaction of Stefano and Trinculo when they hear the music played by Ariel? They are captivated by the melodious music, they fall asleep, they are scared, they enjoy themselves. They are scared. Both Trinculo and Stefano are very scared. Option C. Next question. What title does Stefano assume in this scene? 2 of Act 3. King of Naples, Lord of the Island, King of Miranda, Servant Monster. The right answer, option B, Lord of the Island. What does Ariel do to lead the men astray and interrupt their plans? Becomes visible, makes the weather tempestuous, plays music, or brings Prospero to them. Ariel plays music in order to interrupt their plans. Why will the island prove a brave kingdom to Stefano? It is exotic. It is a place where Miranda lives, Miranda's home. Music is free here, or he is the rightful owner of the island. The right answer, option C, music is free. Which punishment did Caliban not suggest to Stefano? Not suggest. Batter Prospero's skull, stab him in the belly, cut Prospero's windpipe, pluck Prospero's eyes from the sockets. The right answer, pluck Prospero's eyes from the sockets. The next question now, question number 28. Why does Caliban often cry after waking up? He loves sleeping. He wants to dream again as his dreams were pleasant and fantastic. He hates his work. He feels unwell. Option B, he wants to dream again as his dreams were pleasant and fantastic is the right answer. Who calls Miranda Nonpareil? Stefano, Caliban, Ferdinand, Prospero. It is Prospero himself who calls his daughter Nonpareil, meaning a matchless beauty. Who overhears Caliban, Trinculo and Stefano? Prospero, Ariel, Sycorax, Miranda. Well, this is the easiest of the lot. It is Ariel. Now, my dear students, here we come to the end of another video on the Tempest. We will soon start solving multiple choice questions on Act 3, Scene 3 of the Tempest. Till then, stay safe, study well.